Hey, how's everybody doing out there? How is your Wednesday the 14th? Took a little time this morning, get that fractured Safari photogenic something. Basically, it is like, and I like that they did this. I think it was a little confusing at first, but then I took a few minutes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna look through it. And like the side quest and the realm meta event to get the 7-star rhino. Normally, you know me, I like to make my jokes about that sort of thing, but I was like, actually, on this one, you literally just go into the side quests. You want to use your saga champions, you put that together, you do the thing, you get ambushed a couple times. And at the end of it all, it seems like as long as everyone's pretty active in the realm event, we're all going to get 7-star shiny rainbow iridescent rhino, which I think is cool, which I think is really cool. So I got that video out early today, and then I had to get some work done and do some of those things that pay the bills around here. What is going on, the Ghost Runner? How you doing, bud? Good luck on the grind, just like this meta. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna do. I know you're shocked. You're like, Vega's gonna have fun on stream. What the hell is going on here? Now we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, have some fun. There'll be wins, there'll be losses, there'll be ties, there'll be cries, there'll be screams, fist pumps, the whole thing, man. We're gonna experience the whole gamut of emotions. Welcome to everyone watching that over there on Twitch. If you are interested in getting your drops, make sure you're following me on Twitch, where you were monetized recently. Thanks very much to you all. I appreciate that, and we'll continue to be streaming on both formats. And I got like the emojis, all kinds of stuff going on over there. But of course, you can't ever forget about the OGs on the YouTube side as well. What's up, B? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well today. I'm actually doing really well. I feel a little under the weather. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll find out as time goes on. You made it to Diamond 4 so far. All right, all right. I am gonna have to take a short break in this one. I'm gonna have to let some people in. But I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know when. We'll find out. We'll find out together. It'll be exciting. What's up, HNG? How you doing, bud? Do I like Garden because he is actually good, or because he looks like Vega? We both have a little bit of the dad bod, man. You know, that's what happens when you get into your upper 40s and play a video game a lot. Nah, he is amazing. He's actually amazing. We will be playing Battlegrounds. I was making sure I could hear the sounds. I do want to review my deck a little bit. As much as like I just want to have fun, make my way through this meta. I do want to you know, optimize the deck a little bit here. It's a shame. I don't we might force Mr. Knight in and have some fun, see what kind of shenanigans we can pull off. Black Panther is one that, like, offensively, not fun to use in my limited experience doing the friendlies with you all. But I think he could be a punishing defender too, so we're going to take a look at that. Unfortunately, J. Jonah Jameson. I don't think BG's is where he's going to pop off anyways, but I just don't think this is his meta. We might want to put Starkey in the deck. Just kind of looking through at my various options. I know it could be smart to put Nefaria in. If you guys see someone else you think that like definitely should be in, let me know. I think Nefaria is really the only like crazy defender. Potentially Enchantress. I mean, obviously we're well into my rank 3s already now. Yelena. All right, let me see on the actual deck side who I potentially want to take out. I think Spider-Man Pavita Pravarkar might be one of the ones to take out, as great as he is. It's unfortunate, but it is reality. Maybe Molvan. Yeah, hitting into block. Oh, you're talking about the Glorious Beard? Also that, my friend. Also that. Molman could be tough. He's only a rank 3, though. But I hear you. I think Spider-Punk is actually a great option. But again, on the whole rank 3 thing, take him out. Dust I'm going to leave in. I found her so problematic to fight. If you caught some of my streams with the friendlies. So I'm going to leave her in there, see if I can't cause problems for other people. I do think Patriot could be good. That was the idea of Snoops a lot. We tested that a little bit on stream the other day. But again, rank 3 issues. I want to see if Imperiosa can cause problems for people. I have so many new rank 4s that I truly have almost no clue how to use her. So that's why she doesn't even have a... I should put a relic on her, though. Especially since she's going to be kind of a defensive threat. We will pick Nefaria just as kind of a problematic defender there. And let's get back up to the rank 4s. I think let's throw in Mr. Knight just because I love him. And I think there's no better way to start to learn him better than to put me in some some kind of difficult situations. We've talked about that a lot on stream or in videos. Crossbones. Oh no. And Starkey or Black Panther Civil War. Let's see. The first chat that picks between Starkey and Black Panther Civil War. I think it could be fun to see Black Panther Civil War. See what kind of problems he could cause for people. Zima should go in even at rank 3. Jonah could actually be an annoying defender for some champs with the obfuscate. I can't say that word. You wanted me to say that word, didn't you? Oh, dude, you know what? Work wins. We're going with that. That's actually right. We talked about how that could be his one kind of defensive thing too. Yeah, the Black Panther Civil War is purely for a defensive thing. And B, I've seen. Oh, what's up, Work? By the way, I don't think I said your name. As a defender, though, they have a slight problem. If the enemy just hits in the block, she can never throw a special. Oh, then maybe we don't want to have her in. Let's remove her, and we'll throw Starkey in. I think we'll throw in the Stark, and then I don't need to do anything about any relics or those sorts of things. She's a great attack. I have literally no clue. In fact, I took her up because the Alliance, I got that 3/4 Cosmic, and the Alliance voted her, and I was like, whoever the Alliance is the reason I got it, right? Because we play so high in Banquet. Crazy. I don't know when I'm going to accept that we got 14th in the Alliance score in Banquet, but eventually I will. And so it's like, this is all due to the Alliance. So they're going to vote, and they took her up. Okay, this is an interesting. Okay, so obviously I've got a much bigger account here. I think we're going to get rid of Korg. This is an interesting meta, though, where the bigger account does not guarantee wins. It obviously helps. I ain't trying to say that it doesn't. But it does not guarantee the wins. Maybe we'll put Imperiosa in. I as much as I want to have fun and screw around, I do want to try to win. So everything's not fully optimized, but I do want to win. And Kendra's just brutal. I was watching Cantona stream for quite a while of my morning while I was getting my work done today, and I saw what Kindred was doing. He pulled off some amazing fights against a Kindred, though. I'm hoping I can line up a few of my Masacres versus Kindreds. That'd be cool. It was really, really impressive what he was pulling off. So I want to see it. But I did get to see how much Kindred can be a problem. Sorry, this is one of those ones where like I'm like basically like spoiled for choice, essentially is what that came down to. I need to get to ranking Kindred. They're a great defender. Again, the problem is like there's so many rank 4s because of Banquet, but they are fully on my list to learn. I really thought I was going to learn how to use Kindred over Christmas, but totally another champion. Like they are a good attacker. All those immunities and things like that. I might actually be having some problems here. Because I realize I'm not dialed in. No, I think we'll make this work. Appreciate you all there on the Twitch side as well. Thank you very much for being here. Jean Grey. I think the toughest thing about this fight is going to be remembering her reverse controls, because we're going to do so much damage through the blocks, so just kind of like keeping that in mind. That's what I struggled with anyways when we did the friendlies earlier this week. Okay. Let's dial in. This is there was no warm up. This is the warm up. We're just going for it. Here we go. Did not mean to do that. So right there, that's it. Like there's no part of me is used to having already got her shield down by now. Usually that shield is like one of the worst parts about fighting Jean, right? All right. It's as if me saying this would be the hard part did not help me in it being the difficult part. Oh, well, we lucked out. We lucked out. But sometimes winning is about having a great defense. We're the Houston Texans right now. Let's see here. I don't know who they're going to use. Probably Spider-Woman. Maybe Hulk. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go. Carolina. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for being here, Jose. Been subscribed to the YouTube channel for a while. Thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. We're just getting started over here. Gonna have a little fun in the Invade meta. We'll see how far we go today. Should go for at least a couple hours. Winning Ugly, that's right. Hey, Matt, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Great to see you here. That's right. I haven't thought about Winning Ugly. I mean, that's me like, what, 20 seasons ago, at least? I should check. Oh, I blew up my old Twitter. I blew up my old Twitter, which is where I'd put some of that stuff. The Winning Ugly, dude. Those were the days. That was like a different era of Battlegrounds. That really was a different era of Battlegrounds. Those were simple times. We didn't know it back then, but those were the simple days. That's awesome. Thanks for being here, buddy. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. Dude, Jose, I'm having a great day, but I hope you are as well, too. Was there a Kabam live stream today? Did I miss it? No. No Kabam live stream today. They had it on the 6th, I think, because of the, the holiday vacation stuff. So they had it on the 6th, and then they'll probably have it on the first Friday of the next month. Around then, they usually announce it a little bit in advance. Okay, so we'll get rid of Yelena, Skull, and we'll get rid of Yelena. I don't want to take their Kingpin away from them. That just feels rude. That feels rude. They got a new toy. Let's let them play with it. Yeah, of course, buddy. Of course. I always do those synopsises too. Gotta plug my synopsi. Although because of getting the Twitch streams off the ground, I may, I'm really annoyed at how poorly I played that Wolf vs. Jean. So the only way to get better at it is just to do it. So we're just going to do it. I'm going to try to force that matchup. This month, I may just live stream their stream and then go directly into like playing BGs or something, because that seems like a great way to let people know, like, hi, I'm also on Twitch, and that sort of good stuff. Let's see here. Mean Jean is the real deal. Got to pick her and Masakra. That grind team for Carolina is so clutch. Dude, you know what's funny work is, again, just for I'll stop prefacing with like so many champions, but even her, she's a champion that like I need to get the finer points of. Like I took her up to rank 4. She's insane. She's crazy. I don't even think I've done a showcase on her yet, but have been collecting fights. Like she's wild, dude. She's absolutely wild. And you're 100% right about it. Yeah, I think we're good. Use my Hulk in balcony today, and they're still not hitting correct. It's only been about 7 days. That all the matches code where I've known about the issue and nada. Yeah, hey, you know what, Hammurabi? Remind if I forget to talk on that after this, let me know or remind me, and we'll chat it up. I have a strong feeling that Kabam's going to get it all fixed up. I think they're all going to get it all fixed up. I referenced it briefly in my video today because I used Hulkling, and I was like, that. Let's see what they do. Didn't they take green? Yeah, they did. Okay, so this probably isn't the smartest way to do this, but who cares? We've never been concerned about that. What did I say? Hulkling. Oh, I talked about it briefly, but basically, like, I haven't really wanted to cover any of it until we kind of knew what was going on. Because I think this is one that just lends itself to so much speculation that it can get easily misconstrued one way or the other. But we have talked about it a little bit on streams and things like that. So I'm happy to talk about it briefly after this. We talked about it on my Discord for quite a while today, actually. How many of you saw that coming? I thought I'd be able to hold walk in time. Not so much. Have a great day. Glad I found you on Twitch. Keep building an agreement. Thank you very much, I'll say. I appreciate it. Yep, we're going to keep going. A great defense, man. And work, you called it with JJJ. He is the cornerstone. He's my middle linebacker, man. He's my middle linebacker of the 85 Bears, man. We're winning ugly, and we're happy to do it. I got the wife messaging me. All right, we're all good. We're all good. Let's see here. I don't want them to use their warlock. So I'm hoping I don't want to place my Gene. There we go. Yeah, we did it, boys. We said we'd try to force the matchup, and we did it. Oh, no worries. I'll say I hope everything goes well with physical therapy, bud. And I hope for whatever reason you're at physical therapy, hope you get that sorted soon, man. I've had to do that quite a few times in my life as well. It's a lot of work, but it ends up being worth it. So I hope everything's going really well for you today. All right, come on. We got to get better at this. We got to get better at this because this should be a cake matchup, I think. This is like part of why Wolf exists. Man, this is why she's one of my favorite defenders, though. I know you would think that she's not, but I don't know. This challenge just feels fair to me. And it feels like it can be skilled around. Which I love, you know? Getting better. Definitely getting better. Hey, what's up, Justin? How you doing, bud? Your YouTube name changed a little bit there. Kind of threw me off. Chocobam's supposed to be enabling drops. Yeah, I mean they made the post or they made the slide for in their live stream saying that like drops would be enabled at some point this week. And I do want people to know that this channel is like authorized for drops. It's all channels, but I also want to make clear that like they're not enabled at this second. But as soon as Kabam puts them out and all that, we'll be getting the drops. We'll be getting the drops. So just wanted to, I hope it's clear. I want to be ethical about the title I put on the Twitch side too. Watch your YouTube videos all the time. Thank you very much. I like that name, Fartbox Killer. What's up, dude? Awesome name. Any news about the Twitch drops? Oh, it's funny. I just kind of ended up saying it on both sides. Going back to the thing about Valkyrie and Hulkling, you know, we had a great discussion about this on my Discord actually this morning, and we've been aware that people felt like something was off since like December. And I think it was with Valkyrie at first, is the first time I was like, I just don't know her well enough. Like, I don't want to just like pure speculate. I just didn't, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. We kind of let Kabam know. Now I would have sworn to you that I saw that they were looking into Valkyrie on their Trello board. Now we also know though that like they go on vacation and these sorts of things. So there's a chance that this is one of those just like crappy timings, like things. But from what we saw, Karate Mike responded in a thread saying that it did appear something funky was happening. That's a synopsis. That's like paraphrasing, and they're going to look into it. And then a lot of very smart players, Readless being one on my Discord, tested things and they're like, no, it really looks like something's off here. And this is just pure speculation. Okay. I want to be so clear on that it feels like maybe something has gone on with like Pierce or penetration of some sort. There has been a lot of new relics put in the game. Imperiosa is kind of playing into that field. So it's not out of the realm of like possibilities that something was done unintentionally and then had this knock-on effect on Hulkling and Valkyrie. Let's hope it's just something really simple like that. I mean, often the most simple explanation is the right explanation, or at least the best place to start. That all being said, dude, I get it. I would be so frustrated if I was like a massive Valkyrie player. I did feel like my Hulkling, the few times I've been able to use him, I was like, this doesn't feel right. But I'm not to the point where I was like testing it or theorizing. So I get it, and it is annoying. And I hope that Kabam's able to kind of like figure it out pretty quickly. I don't know what else to say after that, you know. But I want to hear what they have to say. I would like to hear some explanations from them and kind of just move forward. Yeah, I did. I loved testing Yondu. I did get the video on him on the buff version when I could. Obviously, I don't have 7-star Yondu, unfortunately. But I think he's such a great champion. I think it's also interesting how much Kabam is continuing to dive in around that time through forward. These champions kind of like ramp up over the course of a fight. They're very, very tanky, right? Like Walking Taurus is definitely playing into that field. Yondu as well. J. Jonah Jameson actually does as well. You guys have hopefully seen my videos on him. I do think he's good. So yeah, I think there's a lot there to potentially have some fun with, and it's just interesting. You know, it could all just be could all mean nothing. It could be in prep for more Coliseum goodness. It's part of what I like about Coliseum too. I love seeing people use that emoji. That emoji was my idea. I just want to. It should say credit to Vega at the bottom, but you know, maybe they had the same idea at the same time. There's a chance. There's a chance, but I don't think so. Dust is just a menace, dude. I want to see how people handle Dust. Get ideas from other people. Did you swap to producer stat or keep relic crit on for Hulkling? So there could even be stuff like that, dude. Like stat focuses, relics making a difference, right? Like there's a lot of possible explanations for it, for what's going on. It goes back to old days fighting Emma Frost. Yeah, and the thing with Emma, she was once you got her, she was simple because it was like, I know this will happen. And I mean it. I wish. Well, I wish. Let me. Okay. I got to pay a little attention here. I think that's a good idea. Feels hard to pass up on Gene, given everything we've just talked about. I realize, and I believe I understand why Kabam can't just be like, it's really easy for me to say, I like defenders like Red Skull and Jean Grey. They should all be that way. Like, and it's like, you know, going up to an artist and being like, just make all your paintings like this, you know? So I believe I do understand that. No, I meant to switch. Did they give me the switch? I was pressing the button. But I wish all 5 of 5 defenders were of the... No, they didn't give me the switch. Crap. Were of the Jean Grey, Red Skull scenario. Where, like, they eat up some design space for sure, but there's a lot of skill expression in there as well, too. If it was up to me, they would all be that way. I don't know. I like them a lot. When I lose, I feel like it's my fault. This could be a problem. How about, who do we try? I think we try abs, man. I'm going to try to focus up a little bit here because I did not do this well. His resistance won't protect him from hitting Red Skull's block, will it? Let's find out. Nope. I forgot about the auto block. I've been trying to implement a lot of the various like BG's tactics that Cantona talked about in his like just basically how to fight better in BG's like default advice. A lot of it's just aggressive play, so it doesn't translate very well to this meta as you can see. But just like getting those light intercepts, I'm just the only way to get better at them is just to do them, just to go for them. You know, it's gonna suck when it sucks, but the only way to do it is to try. So like that sort of thing. I'm not, obviously because of the meta, I'm not trying to start fights off with a light attack. Actually, you know what? We said we want to see Dust. Let's see Dust. Didn't see that one coming. Message from the wife. If I forget to check in on that, will you guys remind me in between matches? Please be like, wife. This is an interesting one. Man, that's so much damage. I thought we had something there for a few minutes. Oh, sorry, Fortzilla. Oh, okay. I think I got you. I think I responded to your messages earlier. If I didn't, dude, just repeat them. I apologize for that. Yeah, I cannot dex Bullseye Special One. Like, it just ain't happening. I'm very open to the idea I could get better at it. As you guys know, if you've been watching the channel closely, haven't taken BGs particularly seriously in a very, very long time. Part of streaming more is going to mean more practice in BG. So hopefully the skill improves quite a bit over the next couple weeks and months. So I'm looking forward to that. That's all I have to say about, and that's all I have to say about that. Kabam is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I didn't embrace the accent enough there, but it is true. Same for me with Bullseye. I also can't do the... so that's another skill that would be extremely helpful, is learning the appropriate dex on Yelena's SB2 and then blocking that last final hit. Better off that way if they can crit into block. All right, let's see here. Oh, it seems like they actually know. Nice job, Zeus. You deserve this win. Let's see here. Come get you. It seems like they know. Of course, Nico starts out aggressive as hell. Why? No one knows. I swear, they planned on her just being an absolute mess. Well, I might as well just do some damage. And pray that Photon just went nuts. Because we're getting nothing here. I swear, like, sometimes it just feels like the AI knows. This was one of those matches where it just felt like they know. Well, of course, now she doesn't throw her special 3. It just felt like she knew every single time. Solvark is a great counter to her being Nico. Because of the poison immunity, I assume. So many of the Nico counters are outside the science class. I just don't have many poison immune science champions in BGs other than Spider-Woman. Hey, nice matchup, buddy. What's up, Sanskrit? How you doing, bud? Wife, you guys, thank you very much. Thank you, and we'll get right back to the match here in a minute. All right. Thank you for the reminder. Let's check up on chat here for a minute. Not much on the Twitch side, on YouTube. Joe has been your Nico counter. So I wonder if that's kind of what she's supposed to do, is give, like, they're good champions, like the ones y'all are mentioning, kind of give them a mystic defender that they're good for. Like, how's Immortal Abomination? I would imagine he'd be really good too. Thanks for being Hilgendorf. Appreciate it. And I really appreciate the wife reminder. Robotics practice. Nice, dude. Hope that goes well. And she has all energy damage. Nico? Her hits are energy damage. Got it. Thank you very much for the tip, dude. I appreciate that. We got to get rid of the Yelena. I don't have mine. This might be the meta where I finally rank 4. I'm sitting on like 3 rank 4s. I want to hold on to at least one. That way, for YouTube purposes, I could R4 one at any time. But I could do 2 like today if I wanted to. I just wanted to play the meta a little bit before we do that. Kind of get my knock some of the rust off of streaming and trying to do BGs at the same time. Heck yeah, Hayden Claw, that is a massive, massive milestone in a person's life, and particularly a marriage. Huge congratulations, buddy. I know how much work and time and effort and energy goes into that. That is awesome, man. Huge congratulations. Huge, huge, huge. That is cool. Yeah, of course, of course. Did I buy the Alpha Catalyst bundle? You can keep swapping them in the Trader's Outpost. So I did not. I did the video on it, and I just wanted everyone to kind of, because I know the deal is going to be exciting, and I think it was actually Work who was here in the chat earlier, and Captain Dante pointed out, like, on my Discord, like, wait, I can't even find it. So I want people to know it existed, but I also want to be like, look, like, if you're like me, you can't really use this deal. It's as good as it is. You know, it's like buying a ton of like dog food because it's on sale, but you don't have a dog. Like, you can't use it. It's just going to go bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it besides that. I am aware of what you're saying. People pointed that out to me, the whole exchange. It was one of those ones where, like, I knew if I put that on YouTube, though, you know, like the next day Kabam's going to shut it down, right? Like, not intentionally, not be like, oh, Vega did it, therefore we got to, more like, it's just the way, you know, what's it called? Like Murphy's Law. So more power to y'all who will get that and continue on. I just wouldn't be shocked if in the relatively near future we see that deal like have a limit or something to that effect. But hey, while it's available, go for it, you know? It's obviously not a bug. It's just, you know, the way it works. How does Nimrod interact with Deathless Thanos' armor shatter? Because I don't think Nimrod has armor shatter protection. They have armor break protection. T-Bucky, what's up, bud? I'm excited to beat you later. Just Sig 200 R4 Zemo. Nice. This is the metaphor. That's awesome. Way to go. Hope you're having fun, but Zemo's a cool champ, man. Zemo's very, very cool. Hey, what's up, Zeus? Oh, were you the one that just kicked my butt? Nice job. And when you see Jean Grey, you gotta take Jean Grey. I think that's basically the way it... Didn't realize it was you until the end. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Nice matchup. Buy those materials only if you know for sure you can use them in 30 days. It's hard. It's one of those ones, dude. It's like when I did the video telling people not to, that the crystal was bugged. I was like, don't open it. And then sure enough, that's the one where Kabam's like, everyone gets all the comp, or like everyone who opened it. And then people were like, thanks for telling us not to open it. I was like, the advice was really good at the time. Like, I'm sorry it went wrong. I don't know what Kabam's going to do. And sometimes they do things that are different than what they normally do. So many people were so pissed off. It didn't feel funny at the time. Now I can laugh about it a little bit. But I was like, no, it was trust me, it was good advice when I gave it. Oh, man. Hey, Pablito, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. I think the thing I'm supposed to go handle is here. Yeah, crap. My opponent appears to be AFK. I don't want to lose a matchup for this. But, oh, man. All right. I can hear my dogs going crazy because the doorbell's ringing. For those who are wondering, pay attention to this stuff. Nova and Sakura are both back. They're from their. They go on vacation a little bit too when my family and I go on vacation. Oh man, they are going crazy right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to run and do this very fast. Shoot. I'll be right back. The dogs are in their crates, so just clean wherever. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, I'm back. Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait. If they're FK, shouldn't they're... Are they just pausing? Is that what's going on? Very strange. Why would you do that to yourself? Like, why would you AFK the timeout screen, the selection screen, but then come back to pause the fight screen? Maybe I'm missing something. If you guys can think of why they would do this, let me know. The only Baron I find fun is the one from What We Do in the Shadows. Funny how Kabam said they wanted to simplify all the currencies and introduce the BV exclusive. I don't. Yeah. And then they. Yeah, maybe it's had a weird connection or something. Who knows? It's funny as I saw that come up because I knew that the events were coming live today, so I wanted to get out a guide and help help people out. This is part of what we've talked about, right? Like people enjoy those videos, they're helpful. I'm like, dude, I'd love to make them, and also I know they're coming, so they work so much better for someone like me who has a full-time job, right? Because like I can schedule, be like, I know on Wednesday it's on my calendar. I know what time. I can set aside the hour or whatever. I can do that. And so it's like so much more efficient to fit it into my schedule, and people like it. So it's like a massive win-win for me. And I saw that come up and I was like, oh, I don't have time to cover this and this. And so I clicked on it very quickly, and I could not have been happier to see that it seems like a nothing burger. Like, I mean, if you guys have strong thoughts on it, let me know. But it looked to me like, I want to see how Sunspot does in this meta. I hope they get Sunspot and we can fight him. Let's see, who else? Who's got to go? But I looked at it and it looks like it's just like some Titan shards and stuff. But I was like, oh, for $9, like, yeah, cool. I mean, I'm not buying it because as a player, I'm not that interested. And as a YouTuber, like, it's not like I can say like, I spent this money and now I'm really helpful in telling you guys like how it went. Like, it's just a very obvious. You spend the $9 and you get some stuff, and for something you're going to do anyway. Like, yeah. I mean, that's my thoughts on it. If you guys have stronger thoughts, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, it is funny how We're gonna reduce the amount of currencies. By the way, here's 4 more. I don't know what Jackie Daytona means. You have to let me know. Unless the whole point was to get me to say Jackie Daytona, in which, congratulations. But thank you for being here. Let's see here. So this is one where, like, I know I probably should take Kushala, but I want to take care of it, so I will. I just got all the side stuff, quest stuff with auto fight. Love this month's side quest. You auto fought that? Are we talking about the same thing? The thing that where there's like the rhino ambushes? I think we're talking about different stuff. Either that or you got to teach me your ways. I don't think I have a good Zola counter. That's going to be a problem. Oh, the low. Oh, you can do the lower levels and it counts. You just don't. You don't get the items from the highest level, I assume. There's no way, like, because some of the, I think I saw like tier 5 basic in there. Or tier 7 or whatever. I should focus. Oh, thank you, B. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention at all. Thank you. I appreciate the lurking. You're like, no, I heard him say he got Carolina. Thank you very much, Cap. Appreciate you being in too. You get all the lower level stuff, but the rhino fight still counts. How funny. Oh, that's cool. All right. We had a plan. Do we remember the plan? Werewolf. I did not see that coming. What an interesting call. And then Kingpin. Interesting. Very cool. I like what Rick is doing here. That's cool to hear, Justin. This werewolf is like very aggressive. Man, that wolf was not wanting to play ball, dude. Doesn't he know I'm like his biggest fan? What do you think of command paywalling the battlegrounds event? I mean, is she for... So that's what I was talking about. Is to me, I'm like, I'm cool. Like, we'll take a look at it again. But when I signed on today to do the video on the side event and the... getting Rhino and all that, I saw it and I was like, oh no, I don't have time to cover like 2 things. And so I clicked on like what the event actually gives you, and at least at first blush, it didn't look like that much. I mean, it was good value for $10, but I didn't look at it and be like, oh no, this is crazy game balance. That was my first glance. If you guys saw it differently, please let me know and remind me. We'll take a look at it after this matchup. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bud? Yeah, it was like BG tokens and some like Titan shards, I thought. But yeah. What the hell was my plan? I had one. You gotta remember your plan, dude. See, now I would have swore they were saving Maker for Captain Britain. But maybe I just don't remember what they have. You know what's funny is obviously Dazzler's not like the craziest defender in the world. But Cantona was even speaking about that on his stream today about how he didn't feel like he was seeing many jacks. He was like, I think that's going to change over time. Again, I'm paraphrasing. I think with the various like mutant defenders out there. In fact, Gene versus Wolf, Jack versus Dazzler. I think with the various mutants, you might. I wouldn't remove him if you're someone who relies on Jack. Unless you have like a great plan for various fights, I would leave him in. The $10 would get you about 1,000 PG tokens and 1,500 Titan shards. Like that's what's crazy is it doesn't even feel like this is probably just Kabam testing the waters, you know, with this sort of thing. Maybe see how like community reacts to it. Is it controversial or not? Does anyone like do your massive whales who are like, you know, itching for something to spend on since they what's it called is over, since Banquet is over. It's also kind of clever on their part, right? Like I just saw the full bar, and so you know, even my brain was like, "Ooh, if I just spend now, I get everything." So it's pretty clever on their part to visually like show you what you could buy like now. Let's see here. Just so many boosts. What's up, Luke? How you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by. I know I'm streaming a little later than normal. I kind of am excited for Rhino because I think we'll see him in BG's decks for sure. I said it when he came. I was like, this guy's going to be a problem on defense. I think that's what he's here to do. And so I'm kind of excited for it because I love Mr. Knight so much. Yeah, it's just a bunch of BG's tokens. Now, if they updated the BG store, I could see people being a little more excited for that. Yeah, I mean, to me, this just feels a very, like, what's the word, innocuous? I think the word is innocuous. Like, it just feels like a simple, like, sure, you know? Well, everyone getting Rhino. So you're going to have to participate, I believe. It's not a, it's not like just a, you don't have to do anything sort of scenario. I did a video on the event. It's pretty easy to get the rewards. In fact, the chat was just telling me, Justin and OME, that like you can even just auto fight the earlier stages, which is cool. But there's a bunch of like 7-star shards. There's a bunch of shards along the way. I mean, it's worth doing. The side quest isn't tough. You get the first edition there. I don't know if I again, reading tea leaves, this is pure speculation, but with the like ease of which they're giving away some of the first edition versions of these champions has me a little concerned that they don't maybe intend to do too much more with them than them just being iridescent, or you know, not them showing up in your profile or anything. All right, let's keep playing BGs. What's up, Snoops? How you doing, man? Really appreciate you being here. I'd be more tempted if I could buy it through the web store. Yeah, I mean, I really do want y'all's thoughts on it. You guys are usually the ones who point a lot of stuff out to me, right? I can only see my perspective, how it hits me as like a YouTuber or a player, obviously. I wish this sort of thing didn't happen, but it is kind of my fault for selecting stuff while I'm queued for BGs. Okay, go away screen. Oh man, I like feel badly banning anyone. This is a meta though, where even this deck could kick my butt. Yeah, that's horrendously inconvenient. It's really a small issue. No, not my, what? Why did you ban my Mr. Knight? That was very mean of you. Would like to see different champ pictures, like how Marvel Rivals it. Yeah, dude, I saw that tweet. I don't know if you saw that on Twitter yesterday. I saw it and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I hadn't thought of that concept at all. I really like that. I thought that was a good idea. That would be really cool. But I think they got to give us somewhere to like show them off, you know? Like you guys know, I took a long break in gaming from basically World of Warcraft. I played that pretty intensely up until Wrath of the Lich King. And then went on and did some other things with my life, like raising babies. And then I played this game. So it was a lengthy break. But like in World of Warcraft, back in my day, you know, you'd hang out in the front of Ironforge and show off your latest like tier armor, you know, whatever your set was. I was a paladin, so I like showing off my paladin gear. And so I think that's part of it, you know, and I'd love to see Kabam dive into that quite a bit more if they can. Let's see here. I think we got ourselves a match. I think we got ourselves a pretty tough match here. Let's see how it goes. MCoC's customization cosmetic game was way behind. It is way behind. What I hope they do is they try to catch up. And when they did their initial posts on it, I will say, just like, again, this is fully tea leaf reading, it didn't feel like they were ready for this. It like, even the post itself felt a little like, oh, we did this thing and here we go, we're gonna see how it works, you know. And maybe not, maybe they've been planning it for 2 years, but that's the other side. Is like, if that was the plan after if after 2 years of planning, this is what y'all did, we got to talk. So I hope they dive into it quite a bit more. I hope it wasn't just kind of something scraped together real fast. But we'll see. We'll find out. Let's see here. What am I doing? This feels like Nick Fury. It's hard to pivot to more cosmetics when you build a decade-old customer base that's used to buying power snoops. I do agree, though. I don't care if it's difficult work. We just say things and they're supposed to do it. Don't you come in here and be all reasonable. Look at this guy. Man, that was a mean hit to the block from Photon. Woo! She is not happy, man. Okay, what point in her holding block did she, like, did you see that? Like, how did she unblock? I don't think she's low enough health. You shut off your set work. I may not have meant that how it came out. That's funny. Oh, did I not? Oh, shoot. They drafted Kushala, not me. This could go poorly. I think I take it with Adam Warlock. I hope they do. Oh, I hope they crush it. I would love to see that. I would love to see Adam Warlock just crush it. Did B just get a new background? It may. We've been, you know us, we've been, there's been some tomfoolery. We'll have to take a look at it. If it wasn't for Hilda Dwarf, I would have forgot to message my wife back, so. Chat's been doing a good job of keeping me on schedule today. No, Serpent, you big meanie. Why no one likes you, man? If you want to have friends, Serpent. No, you don't? God! Hold block, dude. I didn't mean that, actually. Yeah. Hey, what's up, O's? How you doing, bud? Yeah, that's the benefit of starting a little bit later than I usually do, is you often get to catch it. That's nice, dude. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. We have quite a bit of chat to catch up on. I'm hoping that they can pull off something cool with Adam Warlock versus Zola. I just think it'd be fun. If they watch my tier list, they're probably like, stupid Vega saying rank up who I like. Idiot. I like Adam Warlock, but this sucks. What's up, Sammy? How you doing, dude? Great to see you, bud. When matches are like this and the decks are so like not fair, I feel like no matter what emoji I put down, it's gonna come across as sarcastic. So I've like kind of stopped. Yeah. I blame those like high tier like celestial players for ruining the cap emoji with their sarcasm because they all know each other. All right, let's get back to the Gladiator. Close is greater than that. I think he might actually be Pablito. Adam's fallen hard, dude. I'm not on purpose, Sammy. Don't make it sound like that was the plan. Don't make me out to be the bad guy, Sammy. I do that well enough on my own. I don't need help. I don't need help looking bad, all right, man? That is something that I've got covered. No, what is this? All right. What did we say? That there was a new background? And I got to claim all this stuff. Even though Kabam will continue to show it to me. They're like, hey, did you know you didn't do Battlegrounds? You won Battlegrounds. Did you know you won Battlegrounds? You won Battlegrounds. Did you know you won? Yes, Kabam, I did. I'm aware of that. Thank you very much. Let's catch up on chat for a minute. Twitch side, y'all quiet? Y'all quiet over there, man? Y'all quiet? All right, let's see here. I understood when they did it with Miles. I do think it would be cool to happen again. Yeah. This is about like giving out first appearance champions and things like that. I do think that's cool. I just, again, like nice little trophy case, you know, like on our profiles or whatever. In fact, I think it would be cool to have a restricted number. For example, if there are only 100 first position, each one had its own number. Okay, now that's getting crazy cool. I think that's really, really cool and really playing into a lot of the stuff we've seen with like collectibles and things like that, or art for, I mean, art's been doing that for forever. Like the new Legends title. So this was up on Twitter too. I don't remember who it was. I guess Marvel Rivals does something like this too, where you can like put like a very specific profile of the champion. It's kind of like an upgraded one, or like a little bit cooler if you like it. Yeah, you gotta fear it. He's doing his job, man. His job is to be a huge jerk. Oh, and Old Man Easy literally says, like in Art World, a limited edition print. I wait for the other person to emote first. It's weird because that's kind of where I've gotten, unless I'm in like the GC. I just got the rad Spider-Punk GGs, so I'm spamming that. That is a good one. I can cap point because I never got cap salute. If anyone matches me, not sarcastic. I mean, we know how we mean it. It's if other people use it for negative means, that's on them, not on us. I use cap sincerely, but nobody can know for sure, so they likely assume the worst. Yeah, yeah, Brothers does it by completing certain challenges with the character you eventually unlock. So I think that's cool too. Like, that was part of my like idea or thoughts or advice on Solo Coliseum of, I think some sort of leaderboard. I don't mean like 1,000. It'd be like the top 10 or something like that. It would be cool. It could be problematic in its own way, but because I imagine at some point people will tie, right? But then like also having it by like champion, like how, like, because everyone's got their, I feel like not everyone, but a lot of people have their like their special champion, right? And or their special champions. And so like Cap Murdoch with Walking Torres. It'd be really cool if there was a Walking Torres leaderboard for Coliseum. I think that'd be fun. And then like if at the end of the season those people got like a cool profile picture of that champion to signify like they were on the leaderboard. I think that would be really cool. I would like that. Oh, I should have banned anti-venom. Oh well. Live and learn. Oh, Sammy, thank you very much. I'm terrible at checking Discord while streaming. I really appreciate that. I will I'll check it out very soon actually. Thanks, Pablito. I hope Kabam runs with it. I believe I submitted it to the appropriate folks for it. Sammy, how is that our first message together, man? We got to work on that. Ooh, that's cool, dude. That I-bomb's going to be a problem for me. I do still stream with Elgato. It's installed directly in my computer. I bought way more than I should have when I started this channel. It was the pandemic, and there wasn't a lot to do besides spend money, and so I did. And can Nico go immune to poison? Nico's not a good matchup though against. Can Nico take that? Okay, and then, but I could use her pre-fight to change her damage source too, right? Yeah, thanks, Danny and work. What's up, Stink? What do I have? Shoot. Just take Jack. Just do it. Pretty sure it's always poison. No, I think she can change her damage type. Yeah. Oh, it's only can do incinerate if they're immune to poison. You can change it to incinerate. Let's all find out together. I guess so I am playing music. I'm sorry, you guys. My understanding is Twitch will just like ban literally anything. So I'm listening to music. Although I should have just done this and tried to get them to attack with their I-bomb. Yeah. Okay. I'm the idiot. Let's go with well, we're not going to be able to get up his anti-miss. But maybe Paviter is flimsy enough to and I don't know Paviter's animations well enough to even try the light punish. Yeah, he looks like he pretty much stands still anyways. my favorite things about the game. I hate getting caught in a dash back. At least that wasn't a medium dash, it looked like. Although, no. Screen showed medium dash, but whatever. Easy come, easy lose. Oh! Could have won that. Alright. It is cool to see iBomb doing good stuff. Like, I love seeing someone rank up iBomb and having success with it. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one, boys. If I lose to iBomb and Anti-Venom, I'm actually going to be really happy. I respect it so much, and it's really cool. All right, let's go. I'm not going to try to lose, though. It doesn't count if I force it to happen. Nico also has no business being as tanky as she is. Like, she's still alive. God. She's, to me, is the exact opposite of everything I say about Jean Grey and Red Skull. Yeah, I was shocked she blocked, too. That was like the 1 in a million where she decided not to be like a raving lunatic and just be the most aggressive defender in the world. I do not like, Nico feels very similar to me to like early Onslaught. I hated early Onslaught. Like, yeah. In fact, I don't want to send myself down that, I don't want to send myself down to that dark, ugly, scary place again. Sammy, dude, if I didn't answer your question, I think I did, but if I didn't, you could ask right here in the chat if you're comfortable with it, or hit me back up in, cause I have Discord pulled up now and I'll see it. Yeah, that girl got no chill, man. I mean, you look at her and it makes sense. That girl's got no chill, you know. She's all Red Bull, all punk rock all the time, but still, that doesn't mean it's fun. I honestly don't know. I am not a advanced or knowledgeable anti-venom player. I'm sorry, Hayden. There might be some really good anti-venom players or knowledgeable anti-venom players in this chat. There's a lot of really smart people in the chat right now. You need to, that being said, I mean, I gave her the best champion in the game, and I meant it. I think she is. I think for the way the game's played and where it really matters, as far as like you having the right thing, I think it's her. Could have gone to Deathless Thanos, could have gone to Serpent. It just was like one of these champions can beat the other two, and the other two can't beat her. So, although they probably could figure out a way. So that's how I went with it. That surprises me. I'm really surprised right now. Although, yeah, maybe I'd have done the same. Huh. Yeah, I'll be. All good, I'm trapped for 6. Yeah. Grass. I don't think Grass is feeling really well. I think he put that on like a post or like his latest video. He didn't even do voice because he's not feeling so good. He would know anti-venom. I didn't think I was going to get that one. I forgot about the heal block, so I'm kind of going to screw myself on this one. Carolina still nukes Sentinel. She seems like an ideal... Oh, dude, nicely done, Rousseau. That's cool. I'm cap saluting them. They should know. Carolina's feels like the perfect option for, like, I actually just don't have a great counter here. Because you can obviously play semi-passively, and then, like the work had said earlier, the glancing can come in and help you. How can we get drop while watching live? You basically just watch. It seems like Kabam has not activated them yet, which is a little surprising. But you know, they have their hands full at the moment, I believe. I'm gonna pull up their forms. I've been checking for form posts. Man, the forums are just a crazy place, dude. Every time I check the forums, almost every time I check the forums, I'm like, yep, that's why I don't check the forums. Let me see if they've announced anything on their Discord. Nothing. I mean, this is pretty. Also, this is pretty standard for them. I feel like the team takes a good amount of time off during the holiday season, and January starts a little slow. That's my thought on him too. Work is that this goes back to anti-venom. Like, you want him as high a sig as possible. I just don't play him. He's a really interesting champion. I really respect him. We have him highly rated in all the tier lists, except for BG's, obviously. I do think he's a good champion. He doesn't make sense for this account. And because I'm not like a massive fan of his. Saw the name and it was like, actually facing. Hey, was that you? Was that you that I just fought, Ultron? That was really awesome match. Or were you the one earlier? Were you the one earlier that forfeited? It felt like something was going on. We were talking about it. I'm like, this feels like someone's like not fully here. Oh, that was you? Dude, massive respect for the anti-venom and the I-bomb. That was cool, dude. I really enjoyed that. And you played that. Oh, I gotta do my bands. You played the Onslaught versus Gene really, really well. I was surprised when you placed Sentinel. That was cool. It was really smart. I-bomb's awesome, dude. I used to love playing I-bomb as a 6-star. Like, I'd use him in war for, I think it was for Loki, because I remember talking with Taters about him. That was cool. Let's get Bullseye and Betsy into the action here. Isn't Corvus good for this meta? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Work's saying yeah, so then they probably are. Invade tends to work well with that kit. Yeah. I think I have a 7-star Corvus, but this is like, again, similar to what I said about anti-venoms. Like, I just don't personally use them or have a use. So I don't. It doesn't mean they're not good. I want to see Spider-Man versus Serpent, so I'm intentionally doing this. My thinking is that Serpent is just going to brutalize Spider-Man when Spider-Man try. Oh, and then of course they get Nico. No, use Spider-Man. Yay! Don't you know I'm doing this for YouTube testing? That's my sense on it is it's gonna be rough, but we'll see. I would love if Peter has a way around it to take out Serpent. I mean, he does have the whole step back mechanic, so you're just not using the power steal, I guess. Maybe. Here, let's see it. I forgot chorus existed. So did I, Snoops. When I saw the question, I was like, cool. Oh, yeah. Good call. Of course, it goes into block. Gonna pound the block a lot. This is good. This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is great. And then the crit resistance means I can't crit. Aside from everything I've said, this match is going phenomenally. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, let's just give up. Y'all think we see 9.4 this spring? Yeah, they had the beta recently, didn't they? I think they did. Sammy, we gotta clip this one. Put it in the Hall of Fame. I'll sign it if people want it signed. I'll autograph it. We can do like a 10 item going back to the art idea earlier. We can number them 1 to 10, you know. Get good money for it. You should put global chat. I am never going back to global chat. I am never doing that again. You can't. Oh. Masakura, I didn't notice, otherwise I would have banned knowing this meta. He's somehow sneaking through. When I took him to Sig 200, I thought for sure he was going to be like an insta ban every time I played, but I don't think he's been banned once. What I'm guessing is that people either have him in and so don't want to ban their own, or they don't see him. Yeah, you can ask me what's up, Jaga. How you doing? But thanks for being here. That was nasty, man. That was ugly stuff. He's just an SP2 and block damage. Yeah, of course. Don't take him against Red Skull though. But yes, in theory. Oh, dude, I'm getting destroyed. Was I paying no attention at all? Apparently I wasn't. All right, I got an idea on what we can do. Let's see how it works. Remind me, message wife after this matchup, please. Please, please, please. Anyone, I would appreciate it. Jaga, if I forget, just repeat it again. I'll see that the Twitch side chat moved. I'd love to answer your question after I'm done getting destroyed by Serpent here. I tend to forget things, so you just remind me. I appreciate it. Come on, Serpy. No, dude, I was holding. We were going to do something really cool there, too. It was going to be fun. I hate him. I hate him so much. And of course, he gets the special 3 off in time. This is a fun little game me and Serpent play, where I tell him I hate him, and then he reminds me why, and then I tell him I hate him some more, And then he's like, "Is this why you hate me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is why I hate you." It's a fun game. It's a cool little back and forth. God, oh, we still won. For those of you who don't know, Liam actually has a wonderful short of Captain Britain taking Serpent. Now, that doesn't mean it's like a great idea or like the number one option. And I think he still only comes out with like a 49,000 score. But it can be done in theory if Serpent doesn't throw this into my block. Is essence the way you get it done. And then, of course, you want to hold on to your striker for when Serpent goes immortal. Mr. Knight. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Zoom Dog, thank you so much. I can tell that's a thing, and I am so new to Twitter or Twitch that I don't know what it is, but massive thank you for those. And I apologize that I don't know what they are, but I do really. Bits? Holy cow, are you serious? Thank you very much. We'll get you up in just a minute. Thank you. What a jerk, dude. Not Enchantress. The hold heavy block doesn't. I hate this game. I hate you. I hate everything. I guess never give up. This meta is so bad that like you never know. Come on, dude. I hate everything. I really do. Thank you so much. That's a sweet doc. Oh, looks like Mr. Knight got smoked anyways. So my understanding is that that's $2, right? I again, a noob with the Twitch here, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We get you up there. Let us know if you have a question or anything like that. Yelena was much better for me against Enchantress. I think this is going to be the meta that finally gets me to take Yelena to rank 4. She's a good champion. Even outside of this meta, people have used her. I can't think of which defender of mine. Is it Nico? Would she be good for Nico because of poison immunity? Oh, 100. Okay, so that's 250. Thank you very much for letting me know. Or 3. I think that's 3 in total then. Thank you very much, New Dog. Let us know if you have a question. We'll get back to Elena. Jaga, who is best? Cassandra Nova, Tigra, Franken Castle, Silk, the creator. Who's the creator? This is a translation. I'm going to assume from Spanish to English. I can't think of who the creator is in English. Yeah, it's Spanish to English. So Hombre Topo is Mole Man. Arnim Zola. I would probably go, if I'm seeing this here, the creator's Mr. Fantastic. Oh, could be the maker too. The creator's Mr. Fantastic. Okay, thanks, Jaga. The answers for R5 6 stars. It's almost certainly got to be Absorbing Man, unless you just love Tigra and are like a god with her. I would go with Absorbing Man because he was only as a 7-star available in the banquet. He's still very, very good. We talk about that in all the tier lists in these videos of like when they come out as 7 stars, we're not totally sure where they're going to land. He's one that I have felt has landed exceptionally well in the current meta. Like he's very good, and I think he'll be helpful to you. The only other one I would maybe consider is Aegon, but I would go with the Absorbing Man because Absorbing Man's even still going to be helpful with you if you decide you want to do Necropolis and stuff. Aegon is phenomenal in Necropolis, but that's a big, big, big commitment. And then you're probably never going to use Aegon again. So I would go with Absorbing Man. Like, even though there's a lot of really good champions there. Thank you guys for letting me know that's what bits are and things like that. That's really, really cool. It's just as someone who's trying to grow something, kind of grown a decent YouTube channel there and a Discord and these sorts of things. It's just cool to grow something new and see these various returns, like you all chatting, and then of course the bits from ZoomDoc. Thank you so much. Honestly, I haven't used our Nico much since iBomb and Anti-Venom usually take it. This is kind of what we were talking about earlier. Is like, I wonder if that's part of why I dislike Nico so much, is I just don't often have, like, I have good counters, and I've shown them on my Discord a few times. Like, Photon's not bad, but that makes a lot of sense. Zeus, there are supposed to be new Twitch drops. It looks like Kabam still has not put out that they're active or when they'll be active. There should be a post. I'm like probably more trying to see that post than I should. Like every hour I'm going over to the forums, checking it because I want to cover it. And then also as a YouTuber, like I want to know like exactly when they're going live. Don't know if I should Awaken and Max said Carolina or Serpent. I love Carolina, dude, but I think Serpent's just that much more OP. And the Sig will help you offensively and defensively. I love Carolina, though. If you enjoy playing Carolina, I think it's reasonable to take her max and all that. Just if you enjoy Battlegrounds, Serpent's just such a good defender. And unless you want to just ban Serpent, which you can do. I know, actually, I think it's Pablito and I think Adamantium just ban him because they don't want to deal with him. And then they don't need to like make sure they have options for to take him on attack anyway. Yeah, you got it, Jaga. Thank you so much for being here. Too White, thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna check in on the YouTube side here real fast. Is that helpful when people say like, "Oh, I'm on the Twitch side. Oh, I'm checking out YouTube." I've watched a couple creators. I'm not gonna say their names. But I've enjoyed watching them on Twitch, and they don't say it. And sometimes I'm like, wait, am I missing the chat? And I'm like, oh, I'm a moron. I stream on both too. I should know what's happening here. Why I didn't see the comment. Oh, quite a bit happened on the YouTube side. Why did service? I imagine this got answered, but Betsy Braddock, Captain, that's her safeguard coming into play. That's part of what Liam shows. It's Liam's a great player, obviously. And I've enjoyed subscribing to them, learned a lot in the shorts and things like that. I highly recommend checking that out if you can. It's funny that most matches you've had on Mr. Knight ban this meta. Yeah, I think people probably just don't know the moveset. I think there's something about the meta. I was listening to Cantona's stream today while working, and they were talking about how he might catch some people. It had to do with the meta, and I think the SP1. Maybe you're helping him get to SP1 a little bit, or it's going to be hard to not let him throw the SP1. So you could end up getting slept. So I can see that. I hate banning this iHulk. But if they had him at rank 4, I don't think I could ban him. I'd have to let it stay. Ooh, I want to see that still Spider-Man. They got to awaken him and get that sig up when they can, though. Oh, Snoops! Thank you. Shoot. Yeah, nice work, Snoops. It's worth losing a Battlegrounds match for it. Thank you, Snoops. Snoops reminded me I'm supposed to message my wife. We'll go Carolina and Bullseye. Yeah, you got that right, Stink. Everyone on the YouTube side, I apologize. I'm missing quite a bit of chat. If you had a question for me, go ahead and put it in the chat again. It's as we've talked about. That's not spamming. That's just that's I didn't see it. I want to see how Atuma holds up. I think with Jean Grey being banned, there could be an onslaught come in, but I wonder if they're going to take a good amount of damage. Kind of getting going there. All right, we've got Nico for... yeah, I think we're good on the side. Let's see how this goes with Dust. And... Starkey. Yeah, Mrs. Vega. She's pretty chill, but I don't mess around with her. She's pretty chill, but I don't want to find out. You got a temper on her. I think Caprat is worth a generic 7-star, sitting on 3. Dude, you're sitting on 3 7-star generics? For me, only if you're into BGs. That's why, like, I did the best champions to Sig, and she is like one of the ones that got me to put that extra emoji on to be like, look, this is for Battlegrounds. She's a good champion. Don't get me wrong. I like her as far as just like general play, but if you're not using her for BGs, I don't think she's that good. I wouldn't do that. I've been trying to grow my BG roster. Then maybe, I mean, she's good at all levels. Like there's a difference between if you're trying to play in like Celestial or if you're just trying to do better in Battlegrounds. And like at all levels, she is a difference maker. Yeah. That's right. Coliseum. She is good in Coliseum. That is true. I haven't done that matchup at all in this meta, so I didn't know how hard the SP2 would hit or anything like that. I imagine that'll be more than enough to win. They were probably throwing, in fact. Which means Atuma did his job. If you see, like, who else would be good for Atuma? If you see Jean Grey banned... In fact, that's a better score than I thought they were going to get. Maybe it's just not that much damage back. I don't know. And to the point, I think I messaged it, but I was concentrated on the fight. Yeah, like Captain Britain's good in Coliseum. That's a good point, and I've talked about that. That's part of what I like about her. But yeah. We're going for the win. Cassandra Nova does pretty well against him. I like her, dude. I want to start playing my free-to-play account again, because I did take her. She's not awakened, though, but still. Negasonic, that's true. Stand script. Oh, shoot, I got to pick the pre-fights. I hope that one lasted. We'll find out, huh? Yeah, I've been talking about my streaming phone and like the left side just not registering. Definitely happened there. That Nico Minoru, she good, man. She good. As annoying as she is on defense, she good. She real good. Just make sure you utilize her. You got her high sig. You know, utilize that, right? That's what I think the sig is you get the extra adrenaline on the miss off of the SP1. Let's confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that feels right to me. It just might be something I've forgotten over time. What's up, Monkey? How you doing, bud? Thanks a lot for being here. Stink! Nico, she might have a future in MCoC. It's not clear yet. It's not clear yet, but it's beginning to look like she might be all right. She might have a job to do. Manny's, what's up? Thanks so much for being here, bud. That's a lot of healing. Dude, y'all know me. Like, if I'd say this champion is the best in the class, right, early on, it means I mean it, at least. I don't think I've been technically wrong about any of those. And I remember people being like, nah, man, the healing, this is because of Cyclops. And I was like, her adrenaline's different. Like, her adrenaline, she built different, man. This girl is not from the same cloth as Cyclops. Personal effects on the, where is it? Maybe it's not the SIG. I could have swore it was a SIG. Oh yeah, bullet point 3. When Eco causes an attack to miss, she passively gains a ton of adrenaline, cooldown 0.5 seconds. So yeah, so I like to use it against good old Serp there. He likes to fall for it. And you just get more adrenaline. You go in, you beat the crap out of them. Your health bar goes up, their health bar goes down. You just got to simplify it. Nova, oh dude, Nova should be in. Because has anyone running Nova? Nova's getting that massive attack increase from dashing in. Dude, did you just finally give me a reason to rank for Nova? Pablito, you may have. And I've got all those 6 stones sitting around. I didn't even think of that. I'm so bad at playing Nova still. Nova's medium dash attacks gain up to 8,000 bonus attack rating based on the distance traveled. This is only at rank 2 and SIG 122. What moron took it to 122? Why someone must have hacked into my account and been like, I'm going to embarrass Vega one day by doing one of the main things he says to never do. And just, I'm going to expose him for the fraud that he is. Why did I take him to 122? What a dumb... I don't know why I did that. I have no idea. I have a feeling alcohol was involved. It was just a thought. I think it's a good one. Don't honor for him instantly. I mean, my dog is named Nova, you know? Hey, what's up, Bear Power? How are you doing, dude? Ostran, so many things to buy for the side quest? No. You don't need to buy anything. Yeah. You don't... Or do you mean like from the Trader's Outpost? Sorry, there's so many stores and currencies, but you shouldn't need to buy anything as far as like cash dollars. Ooh, I can't. If they're gonna rank for Hit Monkey, I cannot in good conscience ban that. I cannot do it. And I feel bad if they had ranked. Oh no, you know what? No, yeah, let's do it. We gotta leave them their high Evo. Melly's got the cool profile picture. Thank you for answering, Stink. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would love to get Black Widow Clairvoyant as a 7-star. This is an interesting one. I'm going to see if I can get them to test this for us. If they're able to get a good result with their Moon Knight against one of the science baddies. I realize that means something else to you youngins out there. That's not what it meant when I was young. They would destroy my my Serp. So I don't want that. You can't win a single fight in this meta. Let's talk about it after this matchup, bud. It is tough, dude. Like, in fact, the guys were we were having fun with it. I had a matchup earlier. I was beyond bad. Like, and watch, I'm sure I'll have one here in just a few seconds. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you all answering questions in the chat too. My understanding with Kate is you go to the SB2 and throw that into the block as well. Feels, again, really weird not to take Kate, but I feel like Atuma's the right play there, even at rank 3. Oh, air power, yeah. I had a Nico just go full all rock and roll, man. All rock and roll on me. She was all gas, no brakes. I can't remember who put that in the chat, but that was funny. It made me laugh. She had no care to block or back up, and she just demolished me. So it just, you know, it's battlegrounds do be battlegrounding sometimes, you know. I'm sure that doesn't make you feel any better. I'm sorry. Just know we're in it together. I am surprised. Okay. Remember to get in my pre-fights. It's always helpful. Oh, and I should restart my phone. I would be talking about how to try to get your opponent to hold block, but I'll mess up. But essentially, you want to really make sure that you see like the full block animation, which, you know, if you're like me, you're gonna get clipped. But that's helpful. You can at times do, you don't often want to do it when they have power or can throw a special, but like that little light in the air will sometimes trigger them to block. It's obviously not working right now. I'm just trying to go for the tail here. Just hopefully get it. There's little stuff like that you can do, but sometimes there's just literally nothing you can do. These are like things just to try to influence them to block. Zeus, who's going to be your 6R4, dude? I'm sorry we missed that. Oh, probably Nico. Yeah, she's awesome, dude. I heard she's bad this meta. Yeah, essentially that. I would love to say that like that was some big brain play, but it wasn't. She clipped me and I wasn't prepared. I've been stuck in Diamond 2 for 2 hours. Well, remember all the like high tier guys jump in now. Like they're in like right now. And then of course you're like super active whales like me, or people with even more R4s than me, tend to be like active players. So it's like, I know it sucks, dude. It sucks when the advice is like, hey, don't play the game you're really excited about playing. Like I get how crappy that is. At the same time, like, you know, I think, man, I did not mean to do either of those block hits. Let's press our luck. Let's see what happens. Let's hope for no whammies. No whammies. How's Nova's? You know, we were just talking about him. There's reason to think he actually might be good with that massive attack increase on the dash. Speaking of those high tier players, what's up, Dread? How you doing, bud? We're having a good time, man. We're having a good time. Are you going to be streaming here in a few minutes? Let me know. But yeah, all the super high tier players like Dread and stuff. Cantona was on earlier today. Like, it's just, you know, they get in, they beat everyone up, and they move through. It's sad advice because being stuck is depressing, and I can't win too. Yeah, I get it, man. Like if I like honestly, like I'm not sure what tier Dread's playing in these days. Is he's doing more videos and streams and stuff like that? But if I was just playing Dread over and over, you'd be seeing me get like stomped, you know. And it does get like frustrating. Yeah, I'm streaming like an hour or so. Okay, I don't think I'll still be going at that time. But hope you have a great stream, Dread. Thanks for stopping by. Oh man. I can't ban this guy's Punisher. That's just disrespectful. Gotta get rid of that. That could be a nice little trap. After what Enchantress did to me earlier, she's got to go, and we'll get rid of the guy with the helmet for a head. Stink. Oh, it's my turn. Cat Britain. Hey, MCoC Encyclopedia. How you doing, bud? You don't happen to know what Kabam's going to turn on the drops, do you? I seriously have been checking like what feels like every hour during my waking time, of course. Anticipating the update on what they're doing with the drops. I'm very sorry to hear that, MCoC Encyclopedia. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I gotta laugh out of me, Sam. Dread's Mr. Knight video. It was great. I love seeing it, man. Love seeing it. Zach, what is up, dude? Thank you so much for hearing 46 months. That's crazy, dude. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Does Arcade go immune to Incinerate? I don't think he does he? He seems like a guy who might, though. He seems like, you look at the smile on that face. Got his hair parted down the middle. That seems like someone who's probably immune. Probably spent a lot of time playing with fire and developed an immunity to it over time. All right. Here we go. Wow, okay. Wow, I did it again. Don't fight a lot of arcades these days, in case you can't tell by my not knowing if he's immune to Incinerate or not. Poison Shock and Incinerate. Oh, there you go. Okay. See, I told you he looked like the kind of kid that played with fire. So it's better to eat a special from Serpent in this meta? Better than what? Like, if you're using Captain Britain, like we did earlier, yeah. But, like Kushala, you could play it, normally. Take it into the block. Um, I just, sorry, I'm surprised. Remind me after this match is over, Sam. I don't think I understand your question. Here, yeah, we'll talk a little Serpent after this, guys. We'll talk. I see the Sig question, and then kind of fighting him this meta. Chill out, dude. Oh man, that's my fault. I'm a moron. But aside from being a moron, man, I'm getting so lucky. That can go even faster. Obviously, I made a couple of mistakes, and I shouldn't have used the unblockable because he got steadfast. I didn't even check to see it. It was an awaken. I just haven't done that matchup very much. I said it earlier in the stream. Like, I haven't taken BGs like seriously in a very long time, especially streaming. So getting back into streaming and BGs, it's gonna take a while. We're gonna have to skill up quite a bit, just like little stuff like that, to remember what champions are immune to and things like that. Okay. What did we say we were gonna do? We're gonna talk about Serpent, right? This meta. So I've really only seen Kushala used very well against Serpent because of her ability to heal back from blocked hits. You can play the matchup like relatively normally. Oh no, what am I talking about? I just used Nico a little bit ago, and it's great. You still in fact, I played that matchup pretty normally too, because again, similar to Kushala, she can heal back so much. Of course, the fight, like I think I even started off with a parry instead of trying for the light initially. Then you throw your special one, let him miss a few times. You're gonna get even more adrenaline. That's assuming your Nico is at high sig, and you can heal back up pretty well. I think we got like a 50k score. If you have any other questions, so Sam, so it's better to just eat a special from Serpent this map. Here's the reworded question. Okay. When you're done. Is it better to block a special one from Serpent when he's on defense, or eat it straight to the face and not hold block? I mean, ideally, you're using a champion that can either block them or deal with it some way. If not, get out of the way of the hammer. Like, and I understand how difficult that is to do. Like, he clipped me in a couple times already today, and that's part of what he's supposed to do. And that was one of the things that was upsetting people so much when you first came in the game, is like, you need to be away from him. You need to be a good distance away because of that big unblockable hammer coming up and catching you. So just try to practice that. Like, again, so much of this is like, a lot of people know this game like exceptionally well, and then it's like the knowing the swipes and the taps, and then the hitboxes and the animations of the champions, and not only like how Serpent's animations, but like who can punish with a light and who can, and there's just so much into the actual playing. It's part of what makes the game as fun as it is, in my opinion. But it's also where, like, if you're not playing a ton of Battlegrounds, even if you know the game exceptionally well and you know interactions that should take place, there's going to be ones you're going to miss. And what you see often in my streams is the actual like the swipes and the taps aren't nearly there. Like if you watch me and then you watch Cantona, you could tell one player is way better at the taps and the swipes, and obviously that's Cantona. I hope that's helpful. Let me know. I assume people in the chat are trying to answer too. Does Caroline have to be awakened to be ranked 4 worthy? You know, I purposely waited for her to be awakened for it, but that's because I had a lot of options. Without that, I would still consider it for her. It is a nice damage increase, right? When where is it? It's the last one. For each iridescent buff, gain 4.48 increase incinerate potency. I mean, that's what her damage is, right? And so when each one of them is getting, oh no, I'm sorry. For each buff, you're increasing the incinerates. That's a significant amount, and it's a percentile increase. Also, if you're going to use her for the armor up matches, you want that pulverized. I think if you want to use her in questing in various places, you're still going to have a really good time. The fight I just had against a Solvark, I'm not sure how much slower it would go without it. I never really tested it myself, but I think she's good enough and fun enough. You are eventually going to awaken her if you enjoy her and she's going to help you somehow. I think she's okay to rank up. Yeah, I wouldn't sit around. You know, I wouldn't like take up like an awakened Gamora. Gamora's good, don't get me wrong, or an inferior champion who isn't going to produce as good as long-term results for you. Yeah. Oh, and the other one was the question was on Serpent Sig, I believe. Where are you, Serp? As much as I hate him on defense, he is glorious on attack. He is a force. Each Cold Force charge grants up to 500 attack rating. I mean, that's a lot. The immunity to stun is really nice. Once per fight, when Serpent would be knocked out, he has a 25% chance to consume all dread to gain a death immunity, buff for 8.2 seconds. Okay, so the question was like at middle Sig, how is he? I don't remember how it scales. I can look at it really quick. On Conchu's Ankh here. Oh, you know what? I have to do the reset of the link. Which I'm not going to take the time to do right now, guys. I'll look it up on one of the other sites. You can use cockpit.org or mcoc.gg. They're both fantastic. Where's Serp? Where are you, dude? I don't use those sites as much because I am, I'm a paying member of Conchu's Ankh, so I'm more familiar with it. And I will admit, I'm struggling to see the signature ability here. Yeah, I don't. This sucks. I can't answer your question because I can't find the scaling. Basically, I think Serpent's worth the SIGs, particularly if you're going to place him on Battlegrounds defense. Part of what makes him so tough is not only the death immunity kicking in, but then how long it lasts. So I think he's worth it. He's great on attack as well. That's my thoughts. Pablito had to go. Hey, thanks for being here, Pablito. Hope you have a great one. It is nice when the sun shows up. Like you're like, I just move back slightly. that happened for me once or twice in that fight, if I recall correctly. I didn't have to make a lot of space. Looks like Sanskrit answered that question too. I appreciate you, Sanskrit. I'll ask one more. Is Corvus or Spider-Punk worth ranking up and dupe to this meta? I wouldn't rank up either for this meta. Corvus just doesn't get that much play. The reason why you see him still rated relatively highly on my PvP tier list, right? Like we separated out the general tier list into a PvP and a PvE focused. We still take into account the other modes in both of them, right? Because no one just never does anything. Well, some people do, but they know what they're doing, right? And but they're more they're more focused. Let's just call it, yeah. And the reason why Corvus is still as high as he is in the PvP one is because of war. You don't see him very used much when questing, especially because you can't ramp. You're switching after what single fight. You can't bring in synergies. He's not going to be good in like Coliseum or anything like that. I would not rank him just for this. I would not do it at all. Especially because it's the meta of 1-2. It's 3 and 4 that's really going to determine week 3 and 4. That's going to really determine your final placement. And Spider-Punk, as much as he doesn't need SIG 200 anymore, he does often want to be awakened. For this meta, For this meta, actually, you might be able to get decent results throwing the SP2 into the block, I think. I don't know, but I wouldn't do either of those. I would work with what you got, you know? Because if you're like that into Battlegrounds, where you're like, dude, no, I really want to do really well, you're probably going to eventually remove either of the champions from your kit, your deck more often than not. Spider-Punk, I think you're more likely to continue to play. But, yeah. Like, as I analyze that a bit more, I just wouldn't do it. See, I've ran into a deck of similar size, and I think I'm about to get rocked. Yeah, you got it, but I hope it's helpful to you. It's just going to make him a much better defender, and I think you're going to get a little more out of out of him on attack. And he's a great attacker. Like everything I just said about Corvus, he doesn't need synergies. He's great in a single fight. He ramps up relatively fast. He's just a great attacker. He's a great like bonkers level attacker. 6 for Prestige too. You know what's funny is like I just hate Prestige so much that I just, even in the SIGs video, I did the intro and then I was like halfway through I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not really including Prestige. Like you could go and check on all the sites Prestige lists, and like I get it, it's part of the game. I'm not gonna like ignore its existence. It's just not gonna get it's not something I'm gonna like focus on at all. I was part of the Prestige race many years ago, and that's a big part of why I just am I am not a fan. Oh, okay, got it, Sean. Yeah. That's what I wonder about Mediocre Sam. I think Serpent is a cheat code on attack, and I've wondered about that. But they've been able to sell so many counters and things like that. You know, like all jokes aside, he has obviously opened up a lot of design space. Like, I'm not trying to be facetious or funny there. Like, so, like, yeah, just that's part of what I haven't enjoyed about the Mystic and Cosmic relationship over the last few years, or since he came out, is it feels so dominated by him, which is weird, right? You think, I don't know, whatever. Shoot. Yeah, actually. Oh yeah, this is a new background. I think that was Pablito that asked for it. I think that's more thematic with the saga. Okay, I had hoped they would use... We're just throwing. I don't have anything here, and I assume they'll at least do okay on the other side, even if they just play it like a normal matchup. Yeah, they really have put out a ton of counters. I mean, like he's pretty much dominated. It feels like has dominated the Mystic class. Shoot, I was hoping he would attack. I could get like a little cheeky intercept or something. Oh, all right. We get it, Serpent. We get it. You don't like me very much. I understand. We all get it, man. he is who he is. What's been interesting to me about like the Cosmic and Mystic is it feels like they're dabbling in similar spaces, right? Like, but it is fun. Like, I guess maybe since we're here now, it is enjoyable because I'm still going to use my Kushala. I do like Nico. I don't think I would like Nico nearly as much if Serpent and Deathless Thanos didn't exist, you know? So, yeah. Punisher 29 is great for this meta. Oh, on defense. Yeah, that's a great call. No one's dexing those. I've been ranking purely for prestige. I had the top 15 at rank 4. Holy cow. Nearing max sig. But all the new champs seem to have gone into the top 3, so I can see it's just not sustainable. I mean, dude, you know me, I hate the, like, I told you so. So that this isn't I told you so. This is more like, I'm sorry, man. Because I remember those days. It is not enjoyable. Some people, I guess, really enjoy it. But, like, for me, when I'm recommending stuff, like, no. So, I am sorry that that's happening. Hopefully let's see what they do. Yeah. They did not do what I hoped they would do. No, they still might. Let's see. Yeah, they're going for it. It's not likely, but there's a chance they can do that. We'll find out. Hindsight is always 2020. Yeah, and I think there's something too to the idea of like, I mean, we're still playing, right? So if the idea is to keep people still playing, then hey, Kabam succeeded. I would like to still be playing and not like have to hate the game at moments along the way, you know? So I guess it all depends on where you set the bar, right? Did I give my opinion on the paywall at Bejuant? Yeah, ultimately, I think it's a big, like, I'm not fussed one way or the other on it. I didn't buy it. I'm not interested in it as a player, nor as a YouTuber. Like, it's not something where I'm like, oh, I can get through this faster and do a guide or show you all how to do it or why it's a good idea or a bad idea. The rewards just aren't enough to do that. And also, like, it's not difficult or you don't have to figure it out. You just play Battlegrounds. It's $9. You get some Titans and a bunch of Battlegrounds tokens. I've asked earlier, no one did, but if you have strong thoughts on it, let us know. Like I'm always open to the idea of hearing other people's opinions. They might see something that I don't, you know. Yeah. This probably is not going to work. Why did I do that? Forgot about her stupid safeguard. I'm not used to fighting her without like a dominant option. Wasn't gonna work anyway, but still. Oh, hey, that's a really good score against Kitcher. They pulled that off well. Nicely done. I think we'll do one more. Caroline is saying she really is. She's a great champion. $10 for 1,500 Titan shards is BS. BS which way? Like, are you saying like that's too many Titan shards? I ain't paying that for Titan shards. Like I just kind of like, oh yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it'll be interesting in maybe a not good way if Kabam starts. Like, if they start treating that like sales or something like that, I probably won't be a massive fan of it. But I'm hoping this is just their kind of way of being like, hey, can we pick up $10 from a bunch of people? You feel like $10 for 1,500 Titan shards? Yeah, I mean, how do I think the next 3 calls team? It's all going to depend on the nodes. I liked Havoc. I thought it was a fun fight. And I thought it was fun because you could like approach the fight needed to be approached differently depending on the champion you use. Like the various threats were all the same. A lot of it is like basically if you don't have armor up and Havoc explodes you, you die, right? But depending on which champion you use, there's a variety of fights around it. Like I even watched Cat Murdoch's fight with Joaquin Torres today. I thought it was really good. I thought it was cool. I'm becoming a bigger and bigger Joaquin Torres fan. So that was part of it. Yeah. The deal was worth it, in my opinion. So that's what's funny, is like, I'm seeing that more than anything. I'm not seeing people like angry about the deal. I'm not seeing like, I'm just seeing either like nonchalance about it or like, yeah, it was cool, I picked it up. Like, which I think is fine, you know, for something you're doing anyway. Like, yeah, good. Like, I'm playing Battlegrounds anyway. Like, again, I didn't buy it. I don't intend to. But I've already, completed the quote-unquote event. I just would need to buy it. Oh, wasn't. Got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I missed a letter. I didn't know where the mistype was or the autocorrect. You think so I wonder how much they're going to stick with. They're the same fights we did in Eternia, Pain, and Epoch. I do feel like that is one of the pieces of criticism they're getting. I don't care that much. Oh, I missed my whole draft. Oops. Yeah, this is a sign that it's time to sign off. There are signs. And this is one of them. Okay. All right. Vega, I sent you a DM because Seaton hates the deal and he made me. He made you hate it, or he made you buy it. Either way, this is juicy and I need those. I need the juicy details. And I'll be making a video, which obviously I won't. I'm kidding, but I need to say it just for legal reasons. My lawyers have told me I need to say it. That Seaton, evil Seaton, makes players hate deal. I'd get headlines. He made me DM you. That's awesome. Evil Seaton. Not sure why people get mad about deals. Just don't buy them. Having a free-to-play account has done wonders for my ability to understand some of these sorts of things. But yeah, and we're all entitled to our opinion. Old fat finger. I hear that, man. You've seen me play this game, right? All right, let's go. Come on. Let's focus up for a few seconds. Oh, this was a bad idea. This must be a SIG 200. Wow, I would have never thought of that interaction. And as you can see, I never did get 100% on the SB2 evade. Hold block, dude. Thank you. Let's try the evade. That was good. That was good. I did well that time. I never did set my phone either. I don't think this is my phone. I think it was just me being done. Seaton had his mind control. That's right. Did he? Oh, we could have won too. Did he put on the tinfoil hat, or was it like he removed it? I'm curious on how that works out too. All right. How shall we lose to Senior Noob Master here? I think that's ultimately the question we're asking ourselves. Let's let them cook my dust with their Carolina. I haven't given up yet, essentially. And I think this is my, I think I kind of have to do that if I have any chance. Yeah, I think I might need to take Nefari to 200 and add him. I did not see that coming at all. But I think y'all know that. Okay, I didn't see that coming either. Turns out, I am not good at predicting the behavior of others. Trying to think about how I want to try to do this. No! Turns out how I wanted to do it was not a good idea. It did not work out well. Yeah, it's all going downhill now, man. It's all going downhill now. And that's none of this was the game. This was just me. This was me not playing well. All right, have a great one, Too White. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great dinner, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. I should be live streaming tomorrow, a little earlier, more on my usual time. Yeah, I think I should be streaming. So hopefully you stop by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great one. This is my final matchup either way. What am I doing? Okay. So me being able to do this fight is going to completely come down to Nico's AI. That's a fun feeling. Huge. I've already scuffed it. Nico, you never do what I want you to do. It's a good thing I love you on attack, dude. This was... I'm realizing the irony of me feeling very similarly about Nico and Serpent. I hate fighting them. I love them on attack, though. Okay. I'm gonna have to go out on a loss. It is what it is. That's what happens when you play till you... Hey, Kushala! She parried me on one side, and she's like, don't worry, bro, I got you. See, that's why I like Kushala. See? She helps me out on offense and on defense. Unlike those hazards that are Serpent and Nico. Kushala's got me, man. She's got me. I gotta go. I don't have time to I understand. It's funny as I understand that what, and you guys are, I know both you guys, I knew wasn't gonna, I like the debate that's happening. I would love to weigh in. But I gotta go. I have no idea how to raid people. I imagine I can now actually raid on Twitch, and there's so many people trying to grow their streams now. How do I raid? How do I raid? How do you do this? Do you guys know how to raid? You can link their live stream in the chat, I believe. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, massive thank you for the donations, Zoo Dog. I thought I'd be able to raid quickly, but obviously I'm not. I'm gonna take a second and try to figure it out. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. As you guys know, I'm currently on my calendar to stream a little earlier, more my normal time. Sometime around 10, 9:30, something like that. Tomorrow, have a lot of fun, and I appreciate it. Thanks everyone for chatting, having a good time. We'll continue to make our way through the victory track. You can auto direct on Twitch. I don't have a clue how though. Yeah, there's a way to just like automatically do it. Misty did the other day. Like I can see channels, and I'm just worried that if I click on them, you will. Hey, what's up, John? You will live stream on Twitch now? Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you being here. And yes, I will be, as long as Kabam is doing those drops and things, which my understanding is that's like the plan moving forward. I will be streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so people can select which they want. How do I do this, dude? All right, I'm going to click on lags, and let's see what happens. Oh, no, it just takes me over to lags. It's saying that, like, I want to... No, I don't want to... It's saying, like, I want to collaborate, which I would love to collaborate with Lag, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to, like... presume to, like... I don't even know what that means. I just want to raid him. I guess I could look up how to raid on Twitch, which is what I'll do. Because, like, one day Misty, K, just, like, showed up in my chat. It says... /raid. Legacy 99. Hopefully that works, and I'll catch all y'all soon. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Hilgendor, because I am trying to raid on both channels, or both apps. Thank you. All right, have a great one, everyone. We'll check you tomorrow. See you on Lags' raid. Take care. Bye-bye.
Feel that. I just want to chill, hang out with you guys. How long of a shift you got ahead today, man? 4 resists in a row. Yeah, she did resist me there. And I wasn't applying my debuffs. That was fun. Kate just throw a special 1 or 2 into the block. It's fun. Should Kate even be a 7-star? Hell no, dude.